let's get nonified. Hi guys, welcome back to Nonified Podcast. Oh my God, you're back again. So good. And of course you are, because today I am honoured to have the one and only Leo in the house. And we met at Halloween, of course. Is it your favourite holiday?
Yeah.
Of course.
I'd say so.
Of course.
We could have two instead of Christmas.
Yeah. And you know what? It was so funny because I feel like I was just drawn to you. You've got that magnetic vibe about you.
I like that.
And I just think that, again, I feel like I describe everyone the same, but everyone I know is kind. And you've just got such a kind aura about you.
Thank you.
And yeah, I just want to be around you because you're fabulous.
Well, I try.
You're fabulous. So how did you get into performing? When did this start?
Well, I done a degree in musical theatre.
Oh, you did?
When I left school.
Oh, amazing.
And went into musical theatre, and then was brought here with my friends, and I've been here ever since.
Wow.
Every Halloween since.
So how many, so you've only ever done your performing here then, like professionally?
Yeah. Professionally,
How many years have you been doing it?
So this year will be my 9th year.
Wow.
I'm sure. 9. Yeah.
That's amazing.
2017 I started.
And do you love it?
I do love it.
Yeah.
Look forward to it all year.
Yeah.
The 1st of November we're counting down.
What does Halloween mean to you? Like
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. It's just such a good vibe, and I'd have Halloween every day if I could.
Me too.
Every day.
That's why we're friends.
Exactly. It is.
Isn't it? And like, what do you love about performing? Do you feel like you have an identity that only ever exists when you're performing?
Yeah. It's like, it gives you like an escape, kind of.
Yeah.
Like to be everything you can be normally in society. Like,
yeah.
you can't just run about screaming at folk and in the middle of Asda. You know what I mean? But you can just run about.
Well, you could. You probably get arrested.
I mean, depends on what Asda you go to.
Well, yeah. It's probably not a normal occurrence in certain ones.
No.
But that's like pretty deep for you as well.
Yeah.
Like that's got other meaning, which we'll get to. But like,
sure does.
Yeah, I can see why that as a holiday means so much to you.
Yep.
I kind of could already tell that. And to me, it's the same. Like Halloween, I think because when I was little and we were in America, and it's so different to here.
Yeah,
like,
it's so big over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it was just, I mean, like, I'm originally from Preston, so like we would go to Blackpool and like go and look at lights, do you know what I mean? Like you'd go and look at illuminations and you'd drive the lights. But in America, you would drive the block, like the neighbourhood at Halloween, because it was like fucking Blackpool illuminations. It was wild. Like everyone really goes for it. And I mean, when they say like we're kind of catching up now, we haven't.
No.
We have not.
So like, you see it all in like the movies and all that kind of stuff. It's completely different. It should be like that everywhere. But
it really should. And there's a couple of people, like especially in Scotland, there was a guy, was he in like Clydebank or somewhere, and he did his house all like it and everything.
Oh yeah, done his house, like a haunted house.
I would love to meet him. In fact, I'm going to get him on. Who's my next one? I am literally going to get him on. And so performing is a thing, and I've seen, well, we've talked about it before because we're both quite spiritual people, and you're really into tarot.
I am.
So how does that work? Do you do like one-to-one? When did you start? What got you into it?
So it's one of my good friends who's also a spiritualist medium, Elaine Clare. She has been doing the tarot courses for me and stuff. I've just done an intermediate course with her.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually in a course with her on Sunday coming to do like different spreads and stuff. But it's something that I've always wanted to do, sort of thing, and there's a lot of learning goes into it, so you need to really be like wanting to do it to kind of put it all in.
And how long have you been learning to do that?
So I've only been learning since last year.
Oh wow, okay.
To do the actual cards, but we've been involved in the spiritualist church for years. Like my friend Stacey's mum runs a church, and
oh wow,
we help her out and stuff like that. So we've been in the church since we were kids.
Oh wow,
you know
okay.
I mean?
So it's just been second nature. Yep. And have you ever kind of had any kind of mediumship about yourself before? Have you ever wanted to get up and give a message? I have
sat in a spiritualist circle, like a
nice.
mediumship circle, to kind of do the development and stuff like that, but it didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of finding the right path for you to learn on and stuff like that, and finding people you vibe with that you can learn from rather than taking direction.
And I think, like, obviously you've been there since you're a kid, but what do you think draws you to it? Do you need answers? Like, what do you think it is?
I just find it really fascinating how, like, all this stuff can come from the other side that you don't actually know exists.
Yeah.
But some of the proof that you get is like undeniably.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
That is
how
the
could you possibly
spookiest.
have known anything like that? And seeing other people get so much comfort and stuff like that from it as well, it just makes you feel good, doesn't it?
That's what I knew you would say. And see, for me, like going to the mediumship nights, it's listening to people get messages.
Yep.
People go, "Oh, are you going because you want a message?" And I'm like, "No, not really.
No.
I'm just there to."
It's seeing the comfort other people get for it,
it's
isn't it?
amazing. And people can go, "Oh, I don't believe it," blah blah. But go to one of these nights because it's such an experience just to have that. It's like watching, what are these shows, and they go, "Oh, we're going to find your ancestors and all this." Do you know what I mean?
The one with Davina McCall on
yes.
that, wasn't it?
You know what I mean, don't you? But you know, like their faces of joy when they go, "And this is your uncle who was in World War V." Do you know what I mean? And they're like, "What? There wasn't a World War V," but it's like crazy. It's like crazy things come out. But that's what a mediumship night is like, isn't it? And when you always know that when that one message resonates, and some people break, or you know, they just keep nodding,
and the emotion comes out, and it's just.
But let's be real. What is the most annoying thing at mediumship night?
When they ask questions. Too many questions, and then people are just like, I can take this, I can take this, I can take this, stealing messages for each other. And
that. The message stealers. Oh my God, it winds me up. I'm like, bitch, sit down.
No matter where you go, there's always one. There's always one.
What is that about? It is so annoying. So, do you think the tarot has like helped you through difficult times, or?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It's like, I'll randomly just pull a card and be like, "Oh, what am I feeling today?" or whatever, and see if I can get some guidance from it. I do the oracle cards every day as well if I feel like it. But
you do it for yourself as well, yeah?
Do it for myself as well. And it's amazing what the one card can tell you on different days of the week.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So it's like resonates with all different meanings and like star signs and planets and stuff like that. So it's just amazing.
I feel like mine recently have been very very accurate. I mean, I'm Aries, so I feel like it's a big moment. But from things that I've seen, I mean, mainly TikTok, but things that I've seen, but I'd love to get a reading whenever you're ready. But some of the messages that have been coming out, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too weird.
So even when I'm doing it myself, it's like I still get readings from like other people, and like Elaine does readings for me and stuff like that as well. And it's just amazing how much information you can get from one set of cards. It's all the same.
Do you think it's like helped you make decisions about your life and stuff? Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. It's given me guidance on things that I've been kind of keeping at the back of my head, or I'm a wee bit unsure about, and stuff like that. And
because when we met, you're Leo.
Just me.
You're just Leo. But like your background is unbelievable. Like you are so inspirational. Like as soon as you start looking at your social media, you're like, wow, okay. And it just keeps going, and you're like, wow, like, and you're really vocal about it. So before Leo,
there was Alicia.
Really? Wow. How, like, literally, I'm telling you right now, God's honest truth. I was just like, oh yeah, like never ever. And this is not that long ago that this has started to change for you, that you've becoming you. Is it 2 years?
So I've been on my hormone treatment for 3 years,
okay.
just passed in May.
Right.
But I only really came out as trans when I was 29, going on 30.
Wow. Wow. And what brought that on? What?
So I was actually putting my name down to get married, like putting my deposit in that down to get married, and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Wow. Oh my
gosh. Made the decision there.
Wow.
So
that's unbelievable. Well, fair play to you, because imagine if this is kind of like what's the movie Sliding Doors? Imagine if you'd have got married.
Yeah. Well, that would have been chaos. It would have been a disaster in itself.
But what a sliding doors moment of like, do you ever think about that? Like if you just not had the courage to?
I do think about it quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
What would my life be like if I hadn't?
Yeah.
Just bit the bullet and came forward, but I also wish I'd done it a lot sooner.
Okay.
So maybe things would have been different if I'd done it sooner. But at the same time, I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for the person I was before.
Do you know, it makes me really sad and emotional because it's still stigmatized
Yeah.
to a point of like, why can't people just be?
Exactly.
But you know, the biggest issue now is not that it's not a normal thing to happen nowadays. Like, it's happening everywhere. People are talking about it, which I think is great. But on some hands, I'm like, leave it alone. Because, you know, we're focusing too much on something that's just normal.
Yeah.
It's just people being who they are. Like, why are we making it's the people that are like, you know, idiots that are just making a big freaking deal about it. That was a nice word as well.
But trans people have always existed.
Exactly.
It's just not been spoke about as much back
in
the day, as so to speak.
Because you're in your 30s now.
Yeah, I'm 34.
34. So, like, when you were younger, what was the feeling? When did you start to feel like?
So I've always kind of known that I didn't quite fit in my body, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
And it wasn't until like I started going through puberty and stuff like that, I was like, I really don't feel.
But you felt it before then?
Yeah.
And in what sense? Like clothing, or just how people, like when you play as kids?
Yeah, just the way you like kind of present yourself as a kid. Like, you always want to try your best and do that kind of thing, that you just want to be yourself when you're younger, but at the same time I felt like I had to hide a part of me.
Did you?
Because obviously I was born female and I knew I wasn't really. And I've got a younger brother and he's only 1.5 years younger than me, so it was always like,
hated him.
I love him but I hate him at the same time.
Yeah, so I bet you were like,
but yeah,
that's me.
We've always been really close, but
wow,
it's just...
And did you ever talk to him about anything? Or
no, with my brother, he really struggled when I was coming out. I actually came out as gay when I was 15.
Wow.
Just to kind of like make sense of things, if you know what I mean. It took me quite a while to accept it myself.
My gosh, so that's
I needed to be,
that's the first thing.
Yeah.
To
Came
be
out twice.
like, oh my gosh. Wow.
I know.
And did you even feel like then you were still like, oh yeah, and everyone's like, oh, you've come out, but you're still like...
Still inside, still putting the mask on every day.
That makes me so sad. But you know what? You're fabulous. So
thank you.
You're in a fabulous life now, so let's not dwell on it. But do you know what? It pisses me right off because I just think, let kids be.
Yeah.
I think there's too much fear.
Yeah.
It's fear, isn't it? And I think the fear is exacerbated at the moment because of politics and because of everything that's going on. And people are making a big deal out of something that doesn't need to be a big deal. But unfortunately, at the same time, play both cards, there are nasty people in the world who want to do nasty shit and will jump on something to use that as a mask to then be a twat. So... yeah, I said a lot of swear words within one sentence there, but that's fine.
The majority of us just want to go and pee in peace and not have an argument.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly it. Let me go for a piss.
I know.
Just leave me alone.
Just let me go and pee, wash my hands and leave.
It's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, it is like anything. But I think something that's so internal and emotional, it's like, you know, when people say, like, but why? And it's like, well, there isn't a why, it just is.
Yeah.
And like you saying, from even being a little kid, like, did you want to be playing like football? Like,
I did. I was a really tomboyish wee girl.
Yeah.
Yep, we played football for that size, like out in the street. Don't come back to the street lights come on, like out in the corner with the ball, and just running about like a wee boy with all the boys in the street. So
yeah. And what did your mum think? Was she just like...
My mum found it hard at first when I came out as trans.
Right. Okay.
But I think for her, like, the way she explained it to me was like, I'm her daughter, and it was like, she's already got my brother, and then she thought, oh, you're not going to have kids, and you're going to do this, you're not going to do that. I've never wanted kids, like...
No, me neither.
Never, it's not my thing. I've got 2 nephews and a niece, and that's enough for me.
Yeah. I've got a chihuahua, I'm done.
Well, I've got a collie as well, but he's got about 2 brain cells, he doesn't count. But no... I think at first it was hard for her that way, but now she's absolutely fine.
But then it's funny, isn't it? Because like, and you're ridiculously, you're really lucky to have that situation of that acceptance. But it's also, it's such a weird thing, isn't it, of projection? And I always feel like you're a kind of a product of when you were born and when you were brought up and what was socially acceptable and blah 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 blah. But I think your mum it's almost like she's projected on you well, I would like this. But then she's probably gone back inside and gone,
Yeah.
but that's not my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I've still got my child.
Yeah.
So she's quite happy that now you are happy.
Yeah.
I think that's where whenever I hear these stories, because I will say, 99.5% of my friends are within the queer community.
Mm-hmm.
And the kind of resonating thing is there is a little bit of like, initially from the rentals.
Yeah.
But then they're like, I love that you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's really all that they want.
Yeah. It's like my mum's like my best friend.
Yeah.
We love each other, we hate each other, we argue, we fight and everything, but she really is like...
Because you're also a carer for your mum, is that right?
Yep.
Amazing.
So I spend 99.9% of my time with my mum.
Wow.
So we're really, really close.
Yeah.
But there was a period of time where we weren't.
Okay.
But we are now, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of go through that period with your
Of
parents, don't you?
course.
Like, I
Of
think
course.
everybody does at some point.
And I'm not being funny, but you know what I mean? You gave her a good situation to deal with, didn't you? Do you know what I mean? Well, there's this, and then there's this, and then there's a wedding, but now there's not a wedding. And then there's this, bless her.
She's had a lot for me to deal with.
Yeah, she's had an exciting life. I
Keep
love
her on
that.
her toes.
I love that. And what advice would you give to someone that's like questioning their identity? I mean, what age do you really think? Do you just literally think you always knew?
Mm-hmm.
You just always knew?
Yeah. There's just always been something in the back of my mind. But like, I wish I'd have done it a lot sooner. I wish I'd have gave myself the opportunity to grow up.
And is that what you would say to somebody that was questioning their identities, where you would say, follow
absolutely,
it?
Like, follow your gut, like, you know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Just be yourself.
Yeah. If it's there and it's and you're not being fully yourself.
Yeah.
Because when I met you, you're just like totally Leo. You are just yourself.
Yep.
Like, and it's funny because to me it would have been, I feel like I would have known if I'd have known you before.
Right.
I have that. I'm a bit spooky.
We've tiny bit.
But it would have been so interesting to like see, like, it would be so amazing to speak to your mum just to see like what that was like. But I can imagine that there was like a part of you was just locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you don't feel like you can fully be yourself. Like, you're always hiding something away. Like, you don't want to do certain things because you feel like you're going to be outed and you don't want anybody to know, and you still fight with yourself about it as well.
Do you think that's why you came out as gay initially?
Yeah.
To kind of stop that questioning?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I thought, like, if I'd done it that way, maybe I would feel different and stuff, because it's like, yeah, I'm attracted to women, but that's not what I was feeling like. That's not what it was like when I did come out. I was like, right, okay, this is how it's going to be. This is it. But it still wasn't quite. Still wasn't quite right. There was still a missing piece of the jigsaw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I was keeping in my top pocket.
Yeah.
But
and at the end of the day as well, like you're saying, you know, your advice would be to just to follow it. And, you know, everything's like reversible now. If you changed your mind, then you go, actually, quite like this. That happens.
Yeah, of course.
That literally happens. But I feel like it's very different when you meet somebody who is like, I've always been this way.
Yeah.
That's the difference, I think, because I feel like people that have transitioned and then gone back, that it was almost like a time in their life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there is loads of people
like
that do detransition, because they do transition and it's not what they're thinking that it would have been, but there's nothing wrong with that either.
No.
Like, everybody's entitled to be themselves.
Yeah. And you can try anything. I mean, some people want to jump out of fucking planes, do you know what I mean? Crack on.
Absolutely
We're not saying
not for
anything. Exactly. We're not saying nothing. Crack on with your life. And let's be honest, there's all sorts of things happening now. That I mean, they put them on bloody national telly, mainly Channel 4, like very strange programs of people doing things. And it's like, wow, I just want to be a different gender. What's the issue with that?
It's not like I want to be a lamp or nothing like that.
Do you know what I mean? It's just wild, isn't it?
Some of the
It's wild to
dispatches
me.
are good though.
And what parts have you discovered about yourself rather than changed?
So I would probably say that I've discovered my own confidence rather than changing it. Because I would always kind of try and put a front on it and be overly confident.
Okay.
To kind of hide behind, if you know what I mean. It's like putting on a character.
Yeah.
When you get up in the morning.
Yeah.
And just being somebody completely different. But I'm able to just be myself and not have to overcompensate for things.
That is so like simple, but really going to resonate with people.
Yeah.
That every day you were being a character.
Yeah.
And now you're just being who you are.
Yeah, I'm just me.
I love you. You're bloody fabulous.
Thank you.
And what has surprised you most on this journey?
So I'm actually surprised at how much of a support network I have.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think I would have as much support as I do. Because a lot of people don't have a good support network like within their family and stuff. Don't get me wrong, there is issues within families and stuff like that, but my support network, I couldn't ask for anything better. You know what I mean? And that did really surprise me, and it really surprised me with like my brother, by how close we were, and I thought he would struggle with it more, and that's really surprised me with him as well.
Oh wow.
So
that's really nice. And do you think that that's why you're so vocal on social media, because you're quite aware that people don't have the support that you have, and that you could be that for somebody? Absolutely.
It's like some people don't have anybody, and if you could just share your experience and how things are for you, maybe it'll help somebody else.
But you need to know as well, that's really selfless, because you're a dude. Do you know what I mean?
That's what it is.
You didn't even need to say it. Like, if you would have, if I didn't know, if you weren't as vocal as you were on socials, I would never know. Like, literally. Because you are duding it right up.
Take that as a compliment.
Literally. But this is the thing, it's such a selfless thing to do, to help other people, to be so vocal about your journey, which I think comes from your kind soul and the tarot and the spiritualness that you really want. You're empathic.
Yeah.
You're a major empath.
Very much so.
Yeah. I've read that.
Yeah.
And like, so what is something that people really misunderstand, do you think, about trans people?
I think they just misunderstand that we're just people. We're not there to hurt anybody. We're not there to push anything on anybody else. We're not asking you to be something you're not. We're just asking to be accepted and loved.
Yeah.
Like everybody else. We just want to live our lives as who we are.
Yeah.
And
live
it's
and let live.
one of those things, you either agree with it, you don't agree with it, but it's not your life at the end of the day. Just accept people for who they are.
And opinions are like assholes.
Exactly.
Everyone's got one. But it is that, I mean, it must be even harder now, I would say, because everyone has an opinion and because it can be publicly broadcast. Like, do you ever get any backlash like that on your social media or anything like that?
It depends on, like, if I'm commenting on something on TikTok or whatever, there is some people that will just comment on it or like tranny or whatever, like you're a girl, you always be a girl, like that kind of stuff. But in my actual like everyday life, I don't really get much. I'll get the occasional person that misgenders me or whatever, but most of the time it's on by accident. They've known me since I was like tiny, you know what I mean?
But when you meet new people, that never happens. No.
Unless I tell them no.
Oh, right, okay.
And then some people, it kind of, like, they think about it too much.
Okay.
And it'll come out like she or her or that kind of stuff.
Really?
Like, but I think it's just they're overthinking it and they're not wanting to make any mistakes rather than.
And what would you give advice to people like that are like, because there are obviously different age groups of people and some people have grown up in a different time where it was now they're like, oh shit, what do I say?
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and what advice would you give to them?
Just
people?
ask.
Just ask, yeah.
Just ask. So it doesn't hurt to ask questions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're asking them to understand more, then ask away. If the person's happy to answer them, they'll answer them.
Yeah. And you might bump into somebody that's like, you know, like, how dare you ask me? But most people will not do that.
No. Most people will be happy to tell you.
Yeah. And it's like, it's the same, like with, you know, people of any difference. If there's something, if there's a confusion going on, like you say, just ask. Like, because rather than staring at people or, you know, talking about them or, I don't know. It's so funny to me because people are so quick to comment on social media, but it's always been keyboard warriors and all the rest of it. But it's just like,
they wouldn't ask you in the shops. They wouldn't ask you if they saw you in the street.
No. And I commented on somebody the other day. There's a girl and she is really heavily tattooed, but she's like got the most incredible wardrobe. Like she does get ready videos and things like that. But the absolute slanderous comments that she gets, And they're jealous, sad, horrendous people. But I just think, what made you go and type that? Who does that in the world? Do you know what I mean?
So people will be sitting on their couch with their jammies on, their old slippers and all that. And like, your outfit is horrible, and they're literally sitting on.
And they're like, oh, something like, oh, she looks like a clown or something. And you just think, and she's like, ah, but she's really funny because she'll put the comment on the video and she'll be like, oh, you want to see my best outfit? No worries, like this, you know. But see, on some level, that is getting to her, which is horrible because, and I couldn't help myself. I put a long-winded, bloody soapbox comment. And I was like this, I was like, do you know what? Where does this come from? Like, they must be so, is nobody talking to them? Do they really hate themselves? There's got to be something happening for somebody to be that vile to somebody else that they don't even know. Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know what would spur people to comment on stuff like that. Like, I would never dream of going into somebody's TikTok or Facebook or something like that.
If you've not nice to say,
just don't say it.
Yeah. I find that so weird, but I get really like defensive of people as well when I see that. But I've had all sorts. Like I always called TikTok the toilet of the internet, but like because it literally is. It's the crapper. But it's like people just say really hideous things. I mean, I've been like people are like, you're too old to have that hair. And like, there was someone who came on and was like, oh, no, you've let yourself go. And I was like,
how cheeky is that?
How dare you, little shit. Like, do you know what I mean? But you just think.
Let yourself go where? Where did you go?
I mean? But you just think, and it stays, hideously, it stays with you. People can say 1,000,001 nice comments.
And it'll be the one nasty one.
But that little toad that said, fucking hate your makeup, I'm like, well, do you know what I mean? Get it up, yeah. But it just, I don't know what that is. And seeing like for yourself when it's so internalized as like your being and who you are, how do you knock that out and keep going?
Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes it does get to me. I'm not going to lie and say it doesn't, because sometimes it does.
We're
but
human.
You just need to remember that they don't put anything positive into your life. They don't need to be there.
They don't
the
matter.
Comments and that don't need to be
they
there.
They ain't paying your bills, honey.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck them. This is just wild. So see, with the caring for your mum, that's 24/7 then. Do you live with your mum as well?
Yeah, I live with my mum still, yeah.
And what does it entail with the caring? Is it just day-to-day?
When she's really bad, like she's got herniated discs in her back, so when she was really bad, it was like helping her get up the stairs and stuff like that. But now they are a bit better, we're walking and stuff like that. Now she's getting help with that. She still doesn't do too great, like walking long distances and stuff, but I just take her shopping, to her appointments, and just basically make sure that she can do things on her own without struggling, really.
Number one son.
Yep. My brother-in-law change your kitchen bin.
He's like, you're rubbish. I love that. But yeah, so your mum must be super proud of what you do, and like with the performing, how does that work then? Has she ever came down to one of the shows?
No, she hasn't came down to the hunt. She used to come to all my shows when I was like at college and stuff like that, but this down here just isn't her vibe.
All right, okay. So she doesn't like spooky stuff.
To an extent she does, but not quite to the extent that we do.
That's like Carly, who was just on the podcast. She's like, oh yeah, and we could do this, and then have like blood coming out of their mouth and blah blah blah. And then I'm like, do you want to go and watch Scream? And she's like, absolutely not.
No.
I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, I can't watch a horror film. And I'm like, that's what you do.
So I always remember my mum telling me that her and my dad watched, I think it was like Day of the Dead or something like that. Like way back, and they had to leave the light on, they wouldn't get on, turn it off and all that. It was like, you're nuts. Absolutely
I've
crazy.
got a really funny story about Paul when he watched Nightmare on Elm Street when he was little, but I'm going to get him back on the podcast to talk about that, to show him right up. And so you said as well, so you always kind of knew, but you had, was it body dysmorphia?
Yep.
At 13?
Yeah. So I found out really early on, like when I started puberty, my body started to change and stuff like that. Like I wasn't comfortable in my own skin really, as it is. And I don't see myself the same when I look in the mirror as I look to everyone else. It's like, it's the hardest thing to understand when you don't see it yourself.
Yeah.
But I'll always see that body that I don't belong in.
Oh, okay.
No matter how much I try and hide it, no matter how many binders I wear, like I can still see it for myself and I can still feel it. So it's like existing in a shell that's not yours.
Wow.
It's a strange thing to
Yeah.
get your head around, but
Do you know though, I understand it to a point. I mean, during lockdown, I was teaching dance fitness classes to a group of ladies, and they're all retired, and they're my pink army. Shout out, I absolutely love them. And they're all retired, and they're just amazing. And we went online, and I mean,
Right.
the average age is probably 60, 70-ish. So I was thinking, oh Christ, they're going to manage this. And you know, my eldest client, she's now 87.
No way.
Front row, she's a legend. She's iconic. May McEwen, you know you are, babes. And she was the first one on.
You're joking.
No, and she got the grandparents through kitchen window, and they were putting the iPad on, and she was the first one on. And it was such a weird thing because just before lockdown, I'd had my boobs done because I'd competed in bodybuilding.
Yep.
Everything went away, and I literally had something about Mary tits, like the old woman. You know, they were just like the crinkled things. And I was like, this is not a vibe. So Christmas present, new boobs. And then lockdown.
I'll donate mine if anybody wants
Oh,
them.
I'm telling you. Now you're fucking telling me. Could have saved myself some cash. But what happened was I was in a different body because I'd finished competing. So I went back to like normal weight. I mean, I was not normal weight. I was like barely 7 stone. It was horrendous. I was like 6 stone. And so I was kind of like this emaciated thing, went back to normal. So I felt disgusted with myself, and I had these boobs that I didn't have before, so I just felt horrendous to the point where I couldn't even look in the mirror.
Yep. I try not to look in the mirror as much as I possibly can avoid it. I'll do it.
I could not. I know exactly, and I was never diagnosed with dysmorphia, but I know that's what it was. And when I was doing these lives, I would have to pull my tile to the top. You know, you're on Zoom, so I'm not the main one, so I'm not looking at myself. And I could not, if I'd have looked in a mirror before I started those classes online, I would not have done it.
No.
I would have been in bed because I could not. It's
feel that.
And see if you've never felt that, it's really hard to explain, isn't it? I know I'm not trying to like minimize it with my experience, but I know
it's hard to explain.
It's really hard because it's like you're in you don't feel like you're right.
Yeah.
And like as a woman, I don't feel like women are ever happy. Like, that's why plastic surgery exists. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even after getting the boobs, I still was like,
money.
do you know what I mean? And I'm bringing it up in every single episode, but we've recently won a podcast award. And I went to this awards night, and I bought this dress off Vinted, and my boobs were out. Like, they were out, right?
Full
and I was
frontal.
I was like, oh my God, like, I can't. And everyone's going, you can wear
Yeah,
it. And I was like, I literally can't wear this. Like,
You
I
paid for them, so...
do you know what I'm saying? But still, I don't feel like they're there. And I was like, I'm going to the fucking porn awards. Like, this is ridiculous. I can't do it. And they were like, ugh. And then, do you know what? I actually got a message off Carly right before, and she's like, oh, you're bloody mental, just wear the damn dress. So like, I just put it on, and I just thought, and you know, when you thought, oh, I'm bloated and this is sticking out and that, and I just thought, and I'm, oh, my cellulite and my leg, because my leg was sticking out, and I just was like, I'm fucking bored of myself. So I just put the dress on.
Well.
And every woman in that place, because as well, you're going for a room full of women, so you're like, straight away, is this going to be welcoming or not? But they were all so complimentary and so like, oh my God. But I don't see that in myself. It's so weird, isn't it?
So I still see, like, I was really heavy like this time last year,
right?
And I still see myself as being like nearly 20 stone in that as well. Like, you just don't ever get rid of it.
Don't click
in your
it,
head
it doesn't
until...
clock off, Even with your clothes, do you feel like you still buy like bigger clothes and stuff?
Yeah,
so
I'm still wearing my bigger clothes that I would have worn last year, because it's just, it doesn't quite register.
Yeah.
And then I know it's going to be the same again when I get my top surgery, but I'll not have a t-shirt on then. Like, I'll not be wearing my bigger t-shirts. I'll not be wearing any t-shirt.
No.
But
taps off.
Taps off.
Exactly.
7 degrees and I'll be out in the snow with my shorts on, the t-shirt.
-4. There he goes again. Fuck's sake. Put your
It
nipples
makes no
away.
angels.
I love that. But I'm so glad you brought that up as well, because you do have a GoFundMe.
I do. I've not used it in a wee while, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, I do have one.
And your story is on there.
It is, yeah.
About you've been through and what you want. So you also talked about possibly going abroad for the surgery.
Yeah.
What are you looking at doing for that?
So I am still looking at going abroad for the surgery. I have been looking at different surgeons and stuff like that to look at their portfolios, to see
Okay.
what the best results for me would be. And here in the UK, it is an absolute fortune.
Wow,
Because
really?
I'm bigger chested,
Okay.
I can't get like the keyhole surgery, so it would have to be the double incision
Okay.
and stuff like that. Because I was a double D before I started binding. So
We could literally have done a swap.
we could have.
For fuck's sake.
I would have happily done a swap.
That's outrageous.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it's like reconstructive then,
Yeah.
rather than an augmentation. Is that right? I don't know how they word
Yeah,
it.
so it's classed as an augmentation,
Right.
but it all depends on obviously the muscle definition, how much of the breast tissue you're broken down from binding
Oh, okay.
and stuff like that. So I've been binding for 4 years now, just
Wow.
nearly 5.
Right.
So I've got hardly any breast tissue left.
Oh, is
so-
that, does it do that?
Yeah, it just breaks down all the
Wow.
breast tissue.
Wow.
And then it'll be easier for them to remove the tissue and stuff like that. But there's
Okay.
still a lot of skin there because it was so big. And then they'll have
Okay.
to do the nipple graft back on and stuff like that. You can literally lose your nipples. Like, they could just fall off.
Oh my God. Do not. I can't. Do you know, it's such a weird thing because when I went in for the surgery, I was like, I would really like to like see it. And Paul was like, what? And I'm like, and he's a ghoul. But I was like, yeah, I would really like to like see it. And he's like, you can't even look at someone when they cut their leg. Like we've
No.
recently been watching The Pit. Have you seen that
Oh,
show?
yeah. I have.
So good.
I have.
And we realised as well the main guy in it was in ER.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm watching that and I'm just like, "Ugh," and I can feel it. Like literally if I say, like, you know, like the guy and the fat tissue coming out of his face and I was like, "Ugh," like I can't.
Yep.
I literally can't look at stuff. But I'm there like, oh yeah, I'd like to see a video of my surgery. I think because I'm just a nosy bitch. Do you know, I just want to see what
It's
they
one
were
of those
doing
things,
to
isn't
me. I just want to see. So, I mean, I can recommend someone. Mr. Chu is very
Yep.
fabulous. So, and what kind of price range are you looking at for that
So
then?
here in the UK, it's about just shy of 8,000.
Wow.
Whereas in like Turkey and stuff like that, it's like 3.5.
Right, okay.
And
So I
it's a big
think
difference.
your GoFundMe was it 2.5? But I think, did you put it down to,
Yeah, I put it down.
1,800?
I put it down so that I can still save up the rest, like myself as well.
okay.
So I'm not just solely relying on donations because it's my body. I want to change it. I'm always going to put my own money to it as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not expecting everyone else to
But-
pay for it. However, if anyone does want to pay for it, I'd be entirely
That's
grateful.
what I'm saying. Like, I really feel like the people that listen to this podcast are empaths like us
Yeah.
and they can tell a kind soul and they want to help people.
Yeah,
So we will be making a donation from Nonafied.
thank you.
And I really hope that people would get involved in that and read your story because it's actually really inspiring because you could just go and do this quietly and
Yeah.
be you and just do what you're doing, but you're speaking out to help other people,
Mhm.
which is really commendable. And
Yeah.
thank you for doing that because I really think you might not even realise, people might not even said to you because they're that insular about hiding
Mhm.
who they really are, that you will
Yeah.
really be helping them,
Yeah.
you know, by being so authentic because
Mhm.
people resonate with that.
So before I actually came out, there was people online, stuff like that I resonated with, and they really helped me by speaking about their journey and stuff like that as well. So
Okay.
if you can help anybody,
Yeah.
then why not?
Yeah. Well, we want to help you.
Thank you. I
So-
appreciate that.
I really hope that people will make a donation.
I'll be entirely.
I'm not asking you,
I'll
I'm
be
fucking telling
so
you.
grateful.
I look right down the camera, I'm like, I'm telling you, do it now.
I know. I'm just.
So-
I'm so grateful. You're like, fucking do it.
Fucking do it. I'm more Scottish than you. So we will put a link to that as well in the
Thank you.
bio and we'll tag you up on socials. And yeah, amazing. There's one last little thing. I don't do games on this podcast because I fucking hate games. And I always think, you know, when they got 5 quick fire questions, I'm just like, no, I want to hear about the story more.
Mhm.
So you can pick, I'm calling it the pink lips. I were going to call them
The pink lips.
I was going to call it the DSLs, right? And Paul's like, you cannot do that. And now I've just said it on a podcast. If you don't know what DSLs are, babes, go and look it up. But anyway, would you like to choose a question and pass it to me?
A question from the pink lips.
Oh, this is,
Is that a good one? Or is it...
It's a really good one. I will tell you that I asked Carly's dad, what era are you in right now?
I hope he sees his reputation, you know.
I was like, hot girl era. And it's like, so this one is, what moment changed everything?
That's a really hard one because there's been so many.
I know.
No, I definitely say going to put my name down on that bit of paper changed everything for me.
At the wedding.
Just changed
Wow.
absolutely everything around.
Yeah.
Because if I'd have put my name on that paper, I probably wouldn't be sitting here as Leo today.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful
High
for that.
five. Yes. Well done. You're authentic, you're rocking it, and you're really helping people, which is just absolutely amazing. And you've got the kind of soul and donate. I was trying to say soul and donate at the same time because I'm obsessed. We're going to get you up there. So I think you should crank it back up to 2.5.
Do you think so?
And we'll do it. You've got me now, babes.
Well,
I'm very persistent.
I like that about you though. You're just right in there.
Let's go. Let's bloody
do
go.
it.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for
No,
doing
thank
this.
you
And I
for
really
having me.
appreciate you being so open and sharing your story.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Love you. Thank
Love
you so
you too.
much. Bye.